Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be solving LeetCode 704, binary search. So given an array of integers, nums, which is sorted in ascending order, and an integer target, we need to write a function which will search for the target in nums. If that target exists, we will return the index, otherwise we will just return -1. And we have to do an algorithm that runs in O of log n time, which is binary search. So binary search operates off of 2 pointers, so we'll say left and right, and left will be initialized to the very beginning of our array, right will be the very end of our array. So we will say length of nums minus 1. Now, we have to run this algorithm while the left pointer is less than or equal to the right pointer. So we will say while left is less than or equal to right. What do we have to do? We have to find the midpoint, right? So we have to say m will be equal to the low plus the high minus the low, floor division by 2, and this doing it this way avoids the integer overflow. Again, I think I've specified this in other videos, but in Python you don't necessarily have to worry about this, but in other languages like C++ or JavaScript you do, so we just write it here just as a catch-all. Okay, so now what? Now we need to look for our target, right? And what are we going to do? We are going to do that by looking at the value which is at the middle pointer. So we will say if nums at the middle pointer, if it is less than our target, let's say example 1, we have 9, so if our middle point is 5, right, that is less than 9. That means we have to move our left pointer all the way up to the mid plus 1 position, because anything before mid is going to be less than whatever mid is, right? Because we're already sorted in ascending order. So we will say if that number is less than the target, we will just move our left pointer up to mid plus 1. elif, right? Now let's check for the right. So we'll say if the middle value is greater than our target, what are we going to do? Again, same thing except with our right pointer, so we will have to move it to the left of our middle pointer. So we will say right will equal mid minus 1 this time. elif, we have found our target. We can return the midpoint. And if we ever exit this loop and we never return our midpoint, that means we can just return -1. Return -1, so we will get rid of some spaces here and we can run this. And we pass both test cases and we pass the submission. So let's submit this. What is the time complexity? Well, they give it to us right here. It's O of log n, so O of log n, and the space complexity, right, we're not working with any other data structures, we're just looping through our original data structure, so we are going to be of constant space. And that'll do it for LeetCode 704.